What is happening, everybody? We are back for another episode of RH After Dark. And today, we're talking about the RG Vita Pro. And we're wondering, is this one more like a Vita? Because the first one, the standard, not so much. It played okay PSP, but we're kind of like, wow, why is this a thing? And we have pricing now, so we can talk about that. This one coming in at $100 early bird, $110 after the early bird after 72 hours. And then we got the Pro is going to be $140 early bird and $150 afterwards. So it's tough. It's going to have to compete up against the Mengmi Pocket Mengmi Air X. It's going to have to compare against other $150-ish handhelds like the RP4 Pro, even with the likes of the RG 476H, Pocket Air Mini, and the actual Vita itself. Like, why not just get a Vita? So those are the things we're going to explore today. We're also going to do a teardown because we got a crew of dudes. We have Mr. Andrew and Rob, the Retro Tech Dad, and Mr. Mike Mikhailov from Team Retrogue.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
All right. Oh, hey, I'm front and center.
Hey, front and center.
It is the most beautiful one here.
It is truly after dark here on the East Coast. It is 11 o'clock.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, you and Andrew are rocking that East Coast time.
We
you feeling
are.
it, Andrew?
I'm exhausted.
I feel that wholeheartedly, sir. And of course, we got Rob. How you feel? I know you were wiped out too. You're saying,
yeah, I'm tired. I just finished recording my audio for my video right before this. So,
oh, cool.
Yeah, I've been going at it today too. I've been busy.
Well, I want to see what you've been up to, but before that, yeah, right. And we weren't going to do tonight either. Like, a lot's going on this week, but this came in, and then it just, the bug bites you, and you're like, yeah, let's just go do this. Let's just see. I'm too curious. I have been playing on this a little bit to experience, what it's like. And I got to say right off the bat, so far, this is definitely better than the standard. It's actually running Vita games. It's running PS2, 3DS, GameCube. We're going to have to dive in today to see, like, what are the limits of that, because they've obviously given us ROMs on these that are preloaded, and this is configured for the ROMs that are on here, I'm sure. And there's a dual boot Android side and a Linux OS on here. So I'll show you that. Yeah, Rob, what are your kind of initial thoughts on this? Have you had time to mess around with it at all?
I did very briefly. I kind of dove into the Linux side, which I thought was interesting. It's definitely not what I was expecting. I also noticed there was no Vita section on the Linux side, which I thought was kind of funny. Then I popped out the micro SD card, checked out the Android side, loaded up Vita 3K, and it started running Gravity Rush. So that's pretty hopeful. I was pretty excited to see that. But beyond that, not a whole lot more beyond that. So yeah.
And we want to see, like, is there actually 4 gigs of RAM in here? Let's pull up those specs, Sony, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
So we don't look like, if you're wondering about this,
Yeah.
when is this going to be coming out? Very shortly here. We'll share dates in a minute, but if you're wondering what the difference is between them and you don't know what to pick up, if you're going to pick one of these up, the Vita itself, it's coming in with a Unisoc T618, which is tough in 2026. Really tough. 3 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs internal. You got Wi-Fi 5, Bluetooth 5, Android 12, 5,000 milliamp hour battery. Okay. You also have a 720p screen on there, which is a little bit lower quality 720p screen as well.
Yep. That's actually the other thing I immediately noticed was the display was much better on the Pro, and it should be. It's a 1080p panel, so it looks a lot sharper, a lot better. I think you and I were kind of a little ho-hum about the original model, the base model.
Completely.
I think the Pro model should just be the one that exists, and the other one kind of can do without,
If you guys are interested in seeing what our thoughts are on the regular model, we have a stream for that as well. I'll link afterwards in the description there, so you can get our full thoughts. Long story short, we were not impressed. We were wondering why this was made. Now the Pro's here, and I just took it out real quick and played around with it for an hour or so before, and I'm like, okay, this one's making a little more sense to me, but at the price point, even for 140 early bird, that is tough when you have a lot of other competitors I suppose what they're going for is that Vita nostalgia when it looks maybe a little bit more like a PSP.
Yeah.
We'll
And
take a
I
look.
have the white model, and one thing I noticed that was interesting because neither the Vita or the PSP did this. The shoulder button on the top is not clear. It's actually a solid piece of plastic, which goes against the whole design language of the PSP and Vita. So,
I noticed
Come
that
on
too.
now. We got to have that
Yeah, I know.
clear.
yeah, I'm like, here I have the white one.
That's
hold on.
not the
Yeah. I
1,000,
mean, you can
right?
see it's
The 2 subs.
just solid plastics, not see through at all. So I mean, it's interesting. I also the glass on this, it's all glass. It's slightly a different tinge. I don't know what to say. Hue.
It's a different hue of
Hue
glass.
than the actual white plastic. It's like it's a little bit. It's kind of. It's not white, but it's weird. It's just weird. I don't know what it is. It's just something off about it. But
It's off-white. Shem would love this.
Yeah. Oh, he would for sure.
Yeah.
Stubbs, let me see your PlayStation Vita again.
My Vita 2000 here.
That's the 2000. That's what I thought.
2000.
I
Mine's
couldn't
per
remember if they had plastic on the,
That
or if they had
blue's
clear shoulder buttons on that model or not.
Yeah. So all the Vitas, I believe, have the clear shoulder
Yeah.
buttons on the top.
It's a very specific design language.
Because the PSP had it as well. So it's very
Yeah.
much a very Sony and very PlayStation design language for their devices.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then also on the original models they had like spot for like a lanyard on the bottom.
Very reflective.
Which actually
Yeah.
the RG Vita does not. It does not have
No.
even a spot anywhere for a lanyard, which is very
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
And there's
Yes, even the PSP had clear
Yeah.
Yep.
L and R buttons. Why did they not keep that? And the lanyard
That would have been
spot.
a nice touch.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nice
let's not
touch.
also forget about the D-pad and the face buttons not being anything in terms of feel like a Vita, So
No.
No.
yeah.
No, not so much.
Yeah.
Not too
I know
much.
we've talked about this in the past, obviously, with the other stream that we did for the base model, just saying that at least the base one probably would have been better off being marketed more as a PSP machine, or at least somehow in naming.
Yeah.
You calling it the RG Vita gives it the wrong impression, obviously. The Pro is definitely going to be better at Vita, though, so it'll be interesting to
Yeah.
explore that.
Got the new stickers.
I was
Ooh.
actually saying earlier, if they had called this anything else, I think it would be a little bit more successful. But the fact that they named it the Vita.
It should have been like the PSP Pro 5000 or super
yeah.
the Super Knob.
Or the RG PS or something like. Yeah. I don't
Yep.
know.
So I mean, there are similarities. They're trying to make that aesthetic similar.
Yeah.
It's more
for
like
sure.
it's definitely more like inspired by versus a direct clone, like they've tried to do in other devices. It's like, all right, it takes a little bit from the Vita, and you can see like right there, it's kind of yellow white. It's not pure white.
Yeah, right. There's something
Kinda
off
like-
about it. It's not like it's overlaid over the white plastic and it's clear glass. There's some type of hint, like a tint to it, I guess, is what I want to say.
I do like the colored buttons more though on the Pro that they offered that, because the standard here is very basic.
I mean, the thing is, the colors are not, PlayStation colors, which it's fine.
No, like we're gonna have to see the modding scene on Etsy, and Etsy's
for
gonna have
sure.
to come up with some. There's gonna be tricks to turn this into a real Vita looking thing. People, I bet you, are gonna do like a clear mod shoulder button. I bet you someone's gonna turn this into a true Vita clone.
I think I would. That would be cool if there were a clear button mod and a PlayStation button mod. That would be neat.
To me, I still feel like the Odin 2 Mini was probably the closest Vita
That
like
was the
type
closest,
of handheld, because even the size wise, right? Compare your Vita Pro to the actual Vita, and it's just remarkable just how thin the Vita.
Yeah,
is.
look at
And
that.
It's just amazing, the engineering behind the Vita and what Sony accomplished more than 10 years ago.
It was way ahead of its time.
Yeah, it was too ahead of its time that no one appreciated it. when
No one
it was
appreciated it. and the true like allure of the Vita was after it was moddable and you were able to put emulation on it. I have a friend who still uses a Vita 2000 as an emulation machine. He plays NES and SNES on it.
Yep, doing some device comparisons. Yep.
Doing some quick looks there.
That's the Retro Power one.
Pocket Air Mini, yeah, Retro Power. This is the Ming Mi Air X. You guys just saw the Retroid Pocket 6, the Anbernic RG 476H, the Vita 2000, the PSP 3000. What PSP was this?
How do
Can't
you
remember.
how do you feel about the ergonomics, including Mike?
Which one was this?
I hate them. I hate the Ergo.
I think it's 3000.
My biggest issue, and it's present on the Pro as well, is the glass really leads to very sharp edges when you're holding the device, and you really feel it. It really kind of grinds on your palms, which is a choice for sure.
And the I have the base model Vita. I don't have the Pro one in yet. But even these back dips here that are supposed to be for your fingers to go in, those are supposed to be bigger and more pronounced on an actual Vita, and it's supposed to actually separate your fingers from what is a touch screen over here, the trackpad.
Yep.
So on a Vita, I felt like my fingers kind of just fell a little bit more into place in those divots, and here they're just out of the way. My hands actually go way past them.
Yeah, I thought they were kind of weird there too, because I mean they're not really doing anything. I understand it's design language and trying to mimic what it looks like. I totally get it,
Yeah, they're trying to mimic the look, but that was a functional choice that Sony had made.
Not producer Sony, but Sony. Okay.
Sony the company. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, we could blame producer Sony if you want.
I think that producer Sony would have put out a handheld as choice as the Vita.
Oh, producer Sony puts out like 100%. He's always ready. He's awesome, man. He's awesome. I see him doing the cowboy like gunslinger motion in the back room there. So here's
man, I miss that. I miss being able to see what he's doing in the back end there.
I know. So here's the RP6. This is my favorite Android handheld at the moment. There's the Odin 3, of course, and the Thor, and these are a couple $100 apart. Well, actually, what?
Yeah, because RP6 apart. Is what, 220, I think.
240.
240 now
with shipping, right? Or is it 240 plus shipping?
So damn good.
240 plus, I think.
Yeah. So you are talking about almost double the price
for shipping too.
Yeah, that's true. Good. That's a good point. Yep.
I just don't remember what they charge off the top of my head.
Let's turn this on. So the ergonomics on this, I mean, it feels just like the standard, but they're all right. They're okay. I wouldn't say it's as good as the Vita itself, because the Vita itself is so lightweight that it just.
It drives me crazy how loud the shoulder buttons are, especially the top ones. Well, actually, the bottom.
Yeah, let me get the AS too. Get the AS going for you guys. Look, yeah, they're clicky, Especially the L2 R2 is the worst. Yeah, I wish these were analog. For this money, for $150, I wish these could be analog. I mean, there's the K56 as well. I should go get here soon in the other room. That's at this price point, which also has digital L2 and R2. But that one has really nice ergonomics, at least, which I appreciate. Okay, so these are mushy rubber membrane buttons.
I like the white a lot more as a color versus the one I got, which was the base one I got, which was the retro color, which I absolutely despise.
Yeah,
really, you don't like it on this one?
Not on the Vita. It just I can't.
not like this.
Not like this.
Quiet, mushy rubber membrane face buttons. Oh, what have I done? I've installed some bezels. Apparently, why you got to do the button tests when the handheld is turned off. Oh no, we're formatting something. We're extracting cheats.
I've got some size comparisons up if you need them.
What we got here? Oh, so you got your Switch Lite.
I love that Switch Lite. That RP6. Is such a beautiful Switch Lite.
There is my Ming Mi Pocket Max.
Yeah, thank you for letting me borrow that, by the way.
Of course, man. Yeah, that thing's comfy.
It is. I like this. I'm sad that Mine's broken. But yeah, there's a Switch Lite. Obviously, the Ming Me Pocket Max is going to be bigger.
Yeah, and the Pocket Max is an interesting one. You're getting OLED on there. It's a bigger screen,
Yeah.
comfortable, Snapdragon 865.
And then you already did the Retroid Pocket 6.
We talked about the Retroid Pocket 6.
Yeah.
Does anybody have a 476H on them?
Yeah, I got one right here.
Rad like to see that.
Yeah, here you go.
comparison.
Here you go, Rad.
But
Rad's the
there was
476H shill.
Oh, I
Among Us.
can't pull up. Somebody in chat mentioned Pocopia, but I just stopped it at a very spoilery moment, so I don't want to show that.
Now, is it Pocopia or Pocopia or Pocopia? I still don't know.
Pocopia.
Pocopia.
Man, and
Like
I got used to
Utopia.
calling it.
Like Utopia. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Pocopia. Yep, that's exactly
Calvin.
how I've been pronouncing it. Yep.
Yeah.
Where is the mini long? The mini long is here.
I have
However-
mini long, too.
Yeah,
Would you
we're
like
not
to
gonna.
see my mini long.
There's the mini long. Maybe.
In August.
Maybe
Rob.
next week's stream. I don't know.
Yeah, we are gonna cover this pretty quick here. Maybe even Monday. We're talking about, Mondays, instead of worrying about Thursdays or Mondays for unboxings. What if we do like one unboxing on Monday and then we have like a more in-depth topic or this type of thing on Thursdays? We're thinking that might be the best kind of hybrid situation there. 476H is awesome, guys. Like, this is such a great Android handheld. It's a 4:3 screen versus here you're getting that 16:9 action. Okay, let's see if I've broken this or not. Yeah.
Are you on the Linux side? Yeah.
So I'm on the Linux side right now.
Yeah.
So if you want to switch to Android, you just pop the OS card out of TF1. And this one, again, did come with their ROMs. You can kind of do that or not. But this is ready to go when you boot in Linux, which is, for the casual consumer who just picks one of these up, I think they're going to appreciate that if you give it to a friend or relative. But definitely always want to curate your own ROM set so you can have all your favorite games and you know exactly what you're getting, what versions.
Except for your Vita games.
Yeah, except for your Vita games.
At least on the Linux side, you're
not
that's the
playing
first
Vita
thing
on the Linux
you
side.
see too, because I think
Right.
the
There's
card is
Wii.
in. There's Wii. Yeah, I mean
You get PS2, you get GameCube, you get 3DS, which is
RG
crazy.
Wii. It'd be interesting to see if
I
Anbernic
would
started
buy
making
that.
like home consoles.
I love Mighty Switch Force. This is such a good game.
That is a great game.
Hidden Gem. I stumbled on it a couple of months
Talked
ago.
about that game recently. I'm trying to think about which video was it. It was a 3DS video that I talked about it.
Well, it's a great 3DS game.
It is an awesome game.
It's
both
available.
of them are great.
I mean, it's available for other systems too.
Mighty
but-
Switch Force is a great.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's.
Good choice. I'm proud of you, Stubbs. That was a
Hey,
good choice.
thanks, man. I try. Let's listen to the speakers. Speakers are down firing on this one. See here.
The Pro has HDMI out. It looks.
Yep, HDMI out on the Pro. You got HDMI out for the inputs, which is a great point as well. USB-C up top. You got volume up and down there. A reset button on top there. 3.5 headphone out. 2 micro SD. Your speakers. Nothing on the left. Nothing on the right. Select right there. Start right here. Your launcher for Anbernic launcher there. And home button right there. Speakers are okay. They're a little bit tinny, and they're down firing, of course. So take that for what you will. Serviceable is a good way to say it.
Serviceable. Yeah.
I love putting out fires.
I actually like Switch Force 2 more than the original, than the first one.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to try that. I try both of them.
You gotta get better control of your hose.
Dude, I've been controlling this hose, I thought, pretty well, but and then you got to switch the things. I'm getting some of my voice feeding back on somebody's mic. Thank you. Oh, still there. No! No. Oh, I thought it'd be like Mega Man where you could jump up the wall. No. So, yeah, I mean, the Linux side has at least what they're showcasing here. And again, like we need to take the time to put on our own ROMs to really evaluate this. But I was noticing like it's okay. What do you want to do? Link Between Worlds? What's a Rune Factory? Link Between Worlds.
That's a fairly demanding title too, so that's a good test one.
Vita Pros before hose.
I saw that.
Love it. So good.
Vita Pros before hose. That's right. Actually, I would prefer probably the hose over this Pros.
Rob, when do you think we're going to get 3D printed grips for this?
In about an hour. JC Studios is probably already working on it.
Yeah.
I was going to say probably once it starts landing in people's hands.
And they could, size it out. I think a grip would help this thing quite a bit.
This was definitely a very interesting launch for Anbernic, the way they rolled all this out.
You know what's cool about this Linux OS is there's touchscreen access. You notice that? That's something I never think about. A lot of these Linux builds usually don't have touchscreen.
Which we're looking at a 3DS game right now, so that's actually pretty impressive.
That part is
looking pretty good.
Cool. Yeah, and the IPS is good quality too. Like that is nice. Again, I think, and we were talking before the show, it's like, why make the standard one at all, really? Like, bring this one in at about $120, keep it at that price, $110 early bird. That really should have been the pricing.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that they're saying RAM and all that, but
yeah,
RAM pricing and yeah.
The thing is, it's also very confusing for the consumer, right? I mean,
yeah.
It's always good to streamline your lineup, and having two models like that, it's just confusing. I don't know. Just go with the RG Vita, but the Vita would have been the Pro model instead, and just drop the Pro and this and that. Just,
Right. Yeah, I know. And let's see if the sticks come out too. Let's see. Can we swap the sticks? Yep, the sticks will come out, so you can put your hype sticks on here.
I was going to say hype sticks.
Nice. Heck yeah.
Oh, there you go. Nice clear hype sticks.
So yeah, you can put your own custom sticks on, which is nice.
Look at that instant improvement.
Yes, sir.
Plus, it looks really cool.
I'm gonna turn my camera down a little bit for you guys, so you can see this lighting a bit better. Yeah, it's so much more comfortable. But these sticks are not bad either, though. Like, they feel okay. You got your Hall sticks here, and Anbernic's been doing that as a standard these days.
The sticks are definitely a huge improvement.
Yes. So I pushed something and made the screen be mirrored.
Oh, it's probably a hotkey. Yeah, there's probably a hotkey.
Oh, hotkey. Yeah, what did I do here?
I'm thinking maybe one of the shoulder buttons or something, or the click-ins.
Yeah, let's see. I'm trying everything. Nice crisp IPS though. So again, I think that's nice. Let's see. Does my Vita have any juice in it?
I love my Vita. That's why I have it here beside me in my drawer. I always have it.
Oh,
here.
It does. Look
That's
at that.
Crazy. Yeah.
Ready to go. Oh yeah. That's the other thing is like, how does it compare to the actual Vita screen? We wanted to mention when this is actually coming. So Sony, can we pull up our article again on retrohandhelds.gg? Our website. Okay. So, here we are. It's going to be launching here on March 23rd. So in a couple days here at 6 a.m. Eastern Time, 3 a.m. Pacific, as per usual with Anbernic launches. You're going to see it on AliExpress probably around 1 a.m. Usually it's on AliExpress a little bit earlier. And $100 again for the first 72 hours for the standard, $110 for the after the 72 hours for the standard. Skip the standard, I'd say. It's just, I think after some maybe custom firmware and some more love, okay. Right now, really not feeling it. The Pro, $140, early bird, and $150 after. And there are custom firmware options already for this. You know, Gamma OS not only has his thing for the Pro, but also Acme Plus sent me a demo or an alpha today for Newly is ready now to take a look at. Early version, of course.
Yeah, I definitely think the Pro is a little more interesting compared to the base one. I think
Much more
I just think it has
interesting.
more potential. It's a little bit more interesting, you know.
Well, it has that RK 3576 chip in it, which is something new. Have we seen this in any other retro handhelds yet?
I don't believe so.
I couldn't think or find any. Here it is. So the most comparable we could really find, or something close, is the Snapdragon 845, which you saw in the Odin 1, which, you know, to be fair, was an overclocked 845. So, but
how about
it's
something like
similar.
that we're familiar with in the Anbernic camp?
In the Anbernic camp, so like a
T620. How would that compare?
20, yeah.
On a Unisoc side.
Yeah, Sony, let's see if we can look that up for a second.
I'm just curious because
Yeah.
you know, that'd be an interesting one. Wait, is that the right chip?
What do we got there?
It needs to be the
Unisoc.
the
That's the
Unisoc.
that's a sped trum. What's a spread trum?
Spread
Spread
trum.
trum.
I know,
got that
and these
new spread
websites are,
trum?
you know, not always accurate, but it does give us an idea a little bit at least.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is a little more
Closer.
comparable.
Okay. Yeah, it's closer.
Okay.
Yeah, to the T620 chip,
Okay.
which is still not going to be like the T820.
No. But the T820 is a little bit higher in terms of price.
And again, that's a nail in the coffin a bit for the performance you're seeing for around $150. They really got
it's
to
tough.
drop this price. They've got to drop this price. It is beating the 620 at least, but still, you're still not hitting what you really want for good solid Vita emulation. And you'll be seeing that. Like, we'll take a look. And like Rob said, he got Gravity Rush running. I forget what I was playing, but we'll take a look at that in a second. So it does play Vita. All right, speaking of screens, though, let's take a look at this Vita screen. What do we want to do? Oh, man, you guys have got to see King Oddball. It's my favorite Vita game. Here you go. Look at this.
Sorry, what did you say?
King Oddball is my favorite Vita game.
I'd never heard of that one.
I've never heard of it either. Is it a like one of those PSP type games like the?
No, it was on PS4. It's on PS5, and it's on the Vita. I beat this game in every which way, trying to get all the achievements.
Interesting.
I'll see. It's very satisfying. You've never heard of this one?
I've never heard of this game. Yeah.
Oh, it's
I've never
very
heard of this one
satisfying.
either.
What?
And I've had PlayStation Vitas. Never heard of this one.
Okay. You guys have got to see King Oddball.
Andrew's silently scared.
So you can use the touchscreen or the buttons. So the point of the game is you're trying to destroy every tank. And you're a giant rock head named King Oddball, and your tongue grabs rocks and throws them at tanks. So you grab to the next spot. It's kind of physics-based.
You know what's funny? It reminds me of Angry Birds. It has like that look to it.
It
It
does.
definitely. It's from that era. Okay, here we go. What do I do? X.
I mean, Angry Birds was
Boom.
on the Vita
Oh, yeah,
as
this is-
well.
And then
This is totally-
we comboed. We freaking
that's
comboed.
cool.
Look at that. Superior. Yeah, this is the most satisfying Vita, PS3, PS4.
Hey,
game.
Digital Jedi heard about this game.
Yeah, speaking of
He
Digital
said he played it on the
Jedi,
Switch.
we got our friend Matt from Digital Jedi. Who's
Hey.
right here. Hello,
Speaking
sir.
of-
Oh, this
What's
this
up?
guy.
Causing troubles.
Word on the
What are you
street
doing?
is that there was some djembe around here, and I'm like, well, I need some djembe. And
Oh, man.
King Oddball, I'm like, what? I played through that whole game with my kid.
You
Damn.
you have?
On Switch. It was on Switch. It was
Wait,
like
they
a
have King
$4
Oddball
game.
on Switch?
Yeah, it was like a $4 game when we played it. It was like a family thing for us because it gets so hard. It's such
It
a fun
does.
game, though.
It's so freaking tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's. Anyways, we can play this whole. I got to get this game onto the Vita Pro. That's what needs to happen. We're comparing screens though. That's what we're doing. So let me.
So I read Andrew's article, stellar article, dude. Stellar article on this thing.
Don't give him
and
compliments.
just
He
the
doesn't
press.
like that.
It's fine. But like,
Yeah, I mean, Nick wrote the impression, so if that's what you're talking about.
no, just the pricing and just the information. I'm just not sure. We were just talking about. I'm not sure how I feel about the pricing. Is this thing like the ask? I think it's too much for what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a chump. I'm still going to buy it. I'm still going to buy the Pro. But I mean, but I'm just not. I don't know. Like with both in hand, what are you thinking? Like, how do you feel about it?
I mean, the Vita feels better, the actual Vita, for sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, it's not uncomfortable. It's just a little Anbernic. It's a little blocky-ish.
Show Matt how much longer the Vita Pro is compared to the
I'm looking
original
at it.
PlayStation Vita. Yeah.
My gosh.
The screen though.
What
the
kind of
screen is.
sorcery did Sony do back in the day? I mean, that
don't
is
know.
Oh my gosh, I
unbelievable.
know.
I do like the screen vibrance better on the Vita Pro though.
Really?
Yeah. You have to keep in
Well,
mind, it's also a product of its time, right?
Right, and the
even the
resolution is
2000
lower
model,
on here.
Yeah.
It's like 960 by 40.
It was
something like
cutting
that.
edge at the time of release, especially that OLED model. I mean, that was
I
unheard
gotta
of.
destroy these tanks.
But then also the LCD
Oh.
model, again, LCD panels have come a long way since then.
Oh,
But just look at that paper thin construction.
yeah, right.
Like they modeled this as the slim model, and it looks slim.
Yeah. I don't know. I have a Vita. Which Vita do I have? I think. What Vita? I think I got my Vita from Rob. Even. I have a. I think it's a 2000.
No, I have my Vita.
Aha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
I got it from somebody.
I will
Rather
never
good.
sell my Vita.
Okay, I need to put the Vita down. I forget. I'm on a live stream. Okay, we're doing RH work now. Okay,
I was enjoying watching the Oddball.
I love Oddball. It's the first game I load on to every Vita I play. Okay, so 3DS. Yeah, I mean it's no slouch. Like it actually is not a slouch. It does get very warm when you start doing 3DS though. My goodness, it gets a little warm right about there. And you have to wonder in our teardown today, do they have? Where's the battery? Where's the CPU? What's the situation? Is there actually 4 gigs of RAM? We'll have to see. Do you guys want
So-
to see the PS2 side?
Yeah. Now did you mess around with the dual OS stuff? Is it like the 353 series where you just take the SD card out and it boots
Yep.
into one or the other? Okay.
Yep. So we're just gonna swap it. I think we can just probably pop it out even during, and then just push the reset button. So here's the Android side.
I like the wallpaper. It's very very
Oh, it's not the
Windows
same one
esque. It
from the
cracks me up.
353s?
No, they're actually using it looks like a different build, different ROM, thankfully.
Oh, it does look like Windows. That's really funny.
Look at
man.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that
I
nuts?
was
That's
like,
really
hey,
good.
we got Windows 11 on here. Cool. Let's check this
That's,
out.
my gosh, that's really good.
You got fast mode on here.
I mean, it's better than the animated one that they had.
Which I feel like just bogged down the devices, especially the devices that they had.
Right.
I wonder if we're gonna
I
get
also
Dark
noticed,
or Rock mixed on this thing.
No Play Store.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
no
not-
Play Store, so you got to sideload stuff. I'm going to open their
Yeah.
launcher. I wonder if they've scraped Vita games and made their Vita part of the launcher.
Which is kind of frustrating because I remember there was a time where Anbernic had Android stuff with no Play Store, and finally they gave in because Retroid started adding Play Store, right out of the box, and so they started doing it too. And why are we going back to no Play Store again?
I don't know. I mean,
A lot of people actually really enjoy buying these Android devices to play
to
Android games.
have
you know?
Android
Yeah.
games, so you're going to have to sideload everything. So we got,
Yeah.
okay, 3DS, PSP. I'm trying to look again. I didn't see Vita.
Which is so weird because
Please tell me that
Play
they...
Store is on the base
Oh,
model.
man.
Yeah, I
Dude,
don't know
guys,
I don't know what's going on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. What are we doing here?
Isn't this supposed to be running Gamma out of the box?
That's what the
That's what I
rumor
thought
was.
as well. That's
Let's
what I
take-
thought as well.
So what do we have
It's
on
not.
here anyways?
Not
It's
unless
definitely
they
not.
have-
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
Andrew,
think
what do
it
we...
is.
So
I
we got
know he
Andrew,
said he had it running on it, but I don't think it's running it out the box, is it?
we got Android 14. We got joystick
Unless-
configuration. This is not
this is
Gamma.
an-
This is
Unless
not
this
Gamma.
is an early build.
Nah, I mean,
no, I
could've
mean
been
unless
help.
it's an early model of the Vita Pro, so maybe the retail models
It
will
is a-
have it.
well, it is pre-production, but I don't. I
Yeah.
hesitate to ever say, oh, production is in a bad state, and then production is going to be better, because a lot of the time it's not. A lot of the time this would be the same exact handheld you get with batch
Yeah.
1 shipments.
I always say don't
Almost
hold your
every
breath.
time.
Do
Don't
not
hold
hold your
your
breath.
breath.
Do not count on anything until you see it actually happen. And this is
And-
true for even
and
the big
then-
companies too.
And in a lot of cases, but
Come on.
by the time that
Why did
that
give me
these
red?
come down to
There we
us,
go.
they're already
Blind?
in mass
There we go.
production
That's nice.
anyway.
Right,
Pink.
right.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Matt, what are you
Yeah.
what are you doing over there? What are you up to tonight?
Just nerding around, trying to be cool like you guys when I grow up. I'm
Oh no, whatever. You guys have a good show tonight?
Oh yeah, we had a great show. We had Todd on. It was a lot of fun. He's a
Todd's
lot
great.
of fun to
Oh, we
talk
love
to. Yeah,
Todd.
yeah. And just the normal nerding out, waiting for some new stuff to come out. My Odin 3 Ultra is finally coming. This is my second time ordering it. The first time they sent it to Rob instead of me, so I didn't get one. And
I can't believe this.
Yep, shenanigans.
What's this
So-
about an Odin 3 Ultra that came my way?
Oh my gosh! I ordered my Ultra and it
I wish I
disappeared
had an
off the
Ultra in
truck.
my hand.
Yeah, it
Disappeared.
off the truck. Yeah.
I
Quote,
know
unquote.
where it ended up. The only
Matt's
person who's been
also-
talking about it since the beginning of time, which is Andrew. He probably
Matt's
swiped it
also
off the
being
truck.
modest. Save State had a very good turnout today. There was a lot of people in chat.
Yeah, it was
That's
fun.
awesome.
Yeah, it was a good show. We had a lot of fun. I mean, it's growing. We appreciate the love from everybody, and it's just been fun. As far as me, I'm just I don't know, just still nerding out over the same stuff. I'm trying to catch up to band. I got another keyboard in today, but I hate it, so I'm going to send it back already.
Keychron or what?
It's I'm a EPO maker guy. Most of my keyboards are
EPO
EPO
maker, yeah,
makers. Yeah. So I got another EPO maker, and I mean just that community. I got another KTR1, a metal KTR1 this weekend.
Oh, that's a nice color.
Oh, it's gorgeous, man. Absolutely
That is a nice
gorgeous.
color.
So, and it's it's got nice membranes and stuff. I got it from the RS community. The guy sent me like 15 different sets of buttons and membranes with it, which is pretty awesome.
That's
Yeah,
awesome, man.
Yeah.
I have a very
There's
special
one on
KTR
sale.
one. I have one that
There's one
Mike
on
sent to
sale,
me.
The who?
Yeah,
Mike sent me his, and so I will cherish it forever.
Oh,
There was
yeah?
one on the marketplace, but I don't know if it's sold yet.
What was
All
it?
right, so
I think it was J.
Well, the funny thing is,
All right.
my
All
own
right, guys.
personal one, I actually sold off. It was a purple. It was really nice,
I'm
but
gonna-
Oh,
I'm
did
gonna-
it have
I'm
it,
gonna-
or is it just not have it on their launcher?
I'm gonna bring us back around. I'm gonna be the
Yeah.
jerk here.
so yeah,
Um,
Vita 3K
no,
is
you're fine.
preloaded right out of the box with this.
Okay.
Okay.
And apparently they state that they've done some customizations where they've actually done some fixes for Rock Chip specifically.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's interesting. I mean, I only tried one game. I launched Gravity Rush, and it it ran pretty well so far. So
Did you have to load firmware on yours, or was it already good?
no,
Because I'm launching.
no, I don't think so.
So I'm
I
trying
don't think
Gravity
so.
Rush on mine, and it just crashes.
Ooh. Hold on. Go to wait till it comes back up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just ready to go out of the box. It has everything. So
That's what I
go to
thought.
File, yep, and then go to Install Zip.
Oh, zip. Okay.
Yeah, because their
Select
their
directory.
legally acquired games are in
Our zip
format.
files. Aha. We're just gonna
So-
install
so there
all
you
of them
go.
now. Rob, can we
I was
switch to
gonna
yours
say
then?
that's gonna take a minute.
Can we look at yours and see what you got?
Yeah. Oh, let me top down this here. Here you go.
That white looks so freaking clean, and
The
even
white
the
definitely
hype
looks
sticks,
a
yeah.
lot nicer. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks so good, man.
Where the heck is Vita 3K?
Super clean. Radfordra, from what I'm reading, Gamma OS is going to be available to Flash on day one. So, as in day one of when it goes live, or day one when people get it in hands, I suppose, is what I want to know the difference there. J Powell Network, wondering if the Vita Pro will work with the Retroid dual screen add-on. Now, that's an interesting idea. Let's see. I think I have a dual screen lying around here.
I mean, how's that gonna work? Where's the USB-C port?
Well, there's USB-C up top. Whether it's going to be able to power external, I'm guessing it's just going to be working on the HDMI out. But
That's
Yeah, it's-
that's my
the
thought too.
listing-
We'd have to find
the
a way to
spec-
get it into the HDMI out.
The spec list says that it's capable. It's compatible with secondary screens.
well, that's freaking cool. All right, let's take a look. Got this loaded up here.
Didn't Anbernic show us something with the dual screen on it? Was it the 477M? They advertised like a dual screen for a minute there.
Yeah. Whatever happened to that? It just kind of disappeared.
I don't know.
Or were they just showing that it does TV out kind of thing, and that's their way of doing it? I mean, I
Wait.
don't know.
No,
It's kind
because
of
they,
weird.
no, because they usually do the big TV.
Right, it's down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
curious.
I'm gonna turn this brightness up. I can't see anything. There we go.
Anything life?
Well, it stinks.
Not getting.
And the Pro does have video out, right? Yeah, it has the HDMI out, so yeah, it definitely
It does have. So I think it'll work. Yeah, but you're gonna have to do HDMI out.
So you have to do USB-C to mini HDMI. It looks like.
You can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you're not going to get any touch controls or anything at that point. You're just going to get
No,
a
you're
second
not.
screen.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then with Android, will it do a second individual screen like that, or will it just mirror the first screen?
And that's another good question. We'll have to go into the Android settings to see if it gives us the option to change that. Final Fanatic 13, is the Vita Pro better than the RP4 Pro? Okay, RP4 Pro has the Dimensity 1100,
Yes.
right? Okay.
I'm gonna just say no.
Yeah.
Performance-wise,
no,
definitely not.
No.
Mm-mm.
No, is it in the
And that
ballpark
RP4
of it?
Pro, let me tell you, that thing can do a lot more. It always surprises me. I see people launching up a whole bunch of different things, like messing around with Game Hub, and it's like, wow, that's crazy.
It's crazy to me that Gravity Rush is even running on here. I was not going in with high hopes that this could actually run Vita games, because the standard one certainly can't. I mean, yeah, it can run Dragon Crown, okay, but the Dragon Crown's like the base
It's
level
one of the lightest,
Right,
yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
games
For sure.
to try on one. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
Gravity Rush is a little more intense.
Mhm.
You're looking at
No, it's
3D.
awesome to see Gravity Rush running on
Yeah.
here.
I don't always have a great time with this, and it's just running fine, seemingly. Can we turn on the frame counter?
Oh yeah, good point.
I wouldn't do
I
that.
didn't. It's probably gonna crash. It's probably gonna crash it, but
It's not gonna be
it's
happy.
cool. It's cool. Let's take a chance here, and take a chance on some romance. Why not?
Take a chance.
What
What's
is
the
it,
hardest thing you
emulator
pushed on this
or
thing so far,
GUI?
Rob? I think it's under GUI.
Yeah, I think it's. Yep, there it is.
Thank you, Matt.
No worries.
Okay, let's pray for the best here.
I'm praying.
Hey, it's going. It's going. We did it.
I don't have any superpowers. she says as she.
I mean, it's staying 30, so it's good. And Vita emulation will also have like shader compilation, like you see on the bottom here. It's going on right now, but it's not dipping, so that's good. It's a good sign.
So it's gonna
custom driver support.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Yes. I wonder if Switch is even a thing on here. That's what I'm curious about. I know.
Fired up one of them old ass builds of like
Dude,
Yuzu or Eden or not Eden.
Well, the funny thing is, it has Android 14, so
Yeah, I have to ask, right?
people
People aren't going to mess with this. People are going to try Switch. People are going to try Game Hub
I'm
and Game Native.
What
You
was
know
the-
that
what
they're
was
going to
the
try
Switch
that.
emulator?
I don't want to make any promises because I've been
Don't
definitely
promise.
slowing down on my video production just because I'm so busy in my own personal life stuff. But
Sure.
I would love to pick a platform. I don't know which one. It'll be PS3. It'll be Vita. It will be, Switch. I'll definitely look at something at some point.
On this handheld?
Yeah, on this handheld, the Pro
Okay.
specifically. Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
I think it'd
and
be worth doing because we don't know anything really about the chipset and what it can really do. So it'd be kind of
Or
cool.
Skyline.
Oh, yeah.
Do Skyline. What's the other one?
Skyline, Suyu.
Uzi,
Also, you.
Sudachi.
Yuzu,
I mean, at that point,
I'll
though,
sue Zoo if he wakes up tomorrow.
Xionex.
again.
yeah, but at that point, those older Android builds or those older Switch builds
no!
are probably not gonna play like the newer.
Almost
Of
Of
missed
course,
that
they're not going to
platform.
play the
That
newer
would've been
ones. It's not about that. It's about just trying to get Switch to run on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I want to say that I bet you can do like 2D titles, but
Yeah.
we're gonna have to report
Well,
back.
I just mean like firmware wise. Like,
So
there are,
how many tiles are gonna
Isn't
be able to
there
load
a
up?
build of Citron that's like a legacy build for older Rika chips?
There might have used to be.
There's so many builds of Switch emulators.
Well,
it's kind of crazy.
you want to go
It
way
is.
back? You could try Egg and S.
No, we can't.
Yeah,
We
you could
can't.
try
It's like
that.
it's like the forbidden one. Forbidden.
Yeah, I
fruit.
know, but I remember we were trying to get Switch working on the Pimax
For
portal.
sure.
Remember that the Pimax
For
portal,
sure.
And the Pimax employees had Egg and S at CES with
Yeah,
Mario
well,
Odyssey.
I mean,
working.
no F's to give kind of thing.
It was
That's
wild.
really funny.
I was like, you guys, do you have freaking Egg and S on here? Isn't that a virus? It's a Switch emulator. Okay.
So I think someone in chat was asking about gyro controls, and it does actually support it out of the box.
Yes,
So,
it does.
Yeah,
and the
so
Rumble's
it
not
does have
bad.
that.
Rumble's
Yeah,
not
so
bad
it does
either.
have all that.
So you're getting some of those Vita features. What you're not getting is the touchpad that's on the,
The
back that you
rear one,
use on this
yeah.
game. The rear touchpad. So that's
Oh.
just a faux, fake grips on the back. It's not touch. So much like the RGDS, this is not a true Vita replacement,
Oh.
and the RGDS is not a true DS replacement.
No, and again, there is a limitation to the Vita 3K emulator itself. A lot of games are still not compatible and work completely well as well. So it's
Yeah.
not just the chipset.
You're also going to be waiting, on the developers to make better iterations of this and getting it going. Oh man, it doesn't look bad though. Rob, you're kind of selling me on it right now. I don't know,
It
man.
doesn't. I'm kind of feeling it. I am too.
Yeah, I wonder.
Okay.
So it's not too bad. It's not too warm actually. I mean, you're definitely right. This is probably the hot spot right here, but it's not hot at all for me.
Do you want
it right now? Yeah.
So I'll switch over and show
I'll
some more
start doing
games.
My little teardown.
Yeah. Do you want to do the teardown?
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
go get my my trusty iFixit kit.
Okay. Deal. Okay, guys. So here I got. Well, luckily we were waiting. It installed all the games on the card here. And Tea Time Gaming, thanks for your question as well. Also, Derpy Winner 2125, love that name. What are y'all's feelings on the new Anbernic Flippy device? Oh, that thing seems really cool, actually. I'm interested in that one. It's a little out of left field. It's a little outside the box. Yeah, it seems pretty cool and like an interesting concept to me, but at the same time, it's Anbernic. Yeah, so that's the wild card. Anbernic can make some amazing devices from time to time, and then they'll do like a couple duds maybe and a couple like, okay, it's decent, but don't count Anbernic out either. Sometimes they come through in spades and release something that's awesome, like the best Excel spreadsheet machine of 2023, the Win 600.
Let's win 600.
What do you guys want to play? Romancing Saga?
What's
Weird to grab your
challenging
brush.
you got on there?
Yeah, well, okay, so obviously they didn't load on too many crazy games. I need to load on some of my own ROMs in here. Let's do Asphalt Injection.
So say a couple of the games that they put on that build will run on the regular Vita. Like Curse of the Moon will run on the base Vita.
Yeah, yeah. Some of those light, 2D titles.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the exceptionally light stuff.
Right. Binding of Isaac will also run on the base Vita.
Ooh, that's nice. I
It's a
love Binding of
remaster.
Isaac. That's a great game.
Ah, thanks Netflix. Yeah, Romancing Saga is such a good series. One of Square's.
I think I'm like one of
Most
the only people in the world
underappreciated.
that actually enjoys Asphalt Injection.
I don't love ass
Asphalt's fun,
injections
dude.
because my doctor said once I turn
my
45,
gosh.
it's going to be a yearly.
No.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Yeah, I'm at the stage, Subs, where it's every 6 months for me. Not even
You doing
yearly
every
anymore.
You're getting a
months?
colonoscopy every 6 months?
Yeah, man. That's just
Dude,
that's what
you're becoming a real ass pro.
when I'm starting. When I start to get up to like Rob's age, that's what kind of what happens, man.
Well,
Not like this is right.
we are of a certain age now, and the 20-year-olds listening to this, if any are into retro handheld gaming, your time will come too.
I still got time. Shut up.
You got a couple years, Andrew.
So I'm using a 1.5 millimeter hex bit, I believe, for the back shell. So just in case anyone's watching it and curious. Did you have trouble getting the SD card out, Stubbs? I feel like it's
Yeah, it's a little
recessed
awkward.
a little bit.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I had to
so I'm
really
not the only one then.
stick my nail in there to get it out. Yeah.
Where's my...
I'm curious to see how hard the shell is to separate because a lot of these handhelds lately have been very stiff.
I can answer your question because I'm about to pry this off right now.
Get your
Oh.
spudger. Oh, never mind.
This is a pretty smooth.
There you go.
Savage.
Oh, look at
Ripped
this.
it apart.
Oh,
So
what do we got in here?
nothing connected
no
to the back
cables
plate,
attached.
so you don't got to
Okay.
worry about yanking this whole thing off.
Okay.
Yep. So we got some connections here for the looks like Wi-Fi. Yep. So for the antennas, I guess. Interesting. We got a exhaust vent.
Got a little-
I don't know why.
I
'cause there's
guess
no
to
fan in
let the
it.
heat. No fan, but it lets the heat out.
Yeah. But I like how it has a screen on it.
Yeah.
So all
You
that
probably
dust
could
that
get
might
better.
get in
You
there.
probably could get better thermals. You take the screen off.
Yeah, true. Might as well. Why not? So let's look
so
at this up
is-
close.
This is a pretty. Hold on. Let me get my.
That's a
light.
clean board.
And
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a very
Yeah, it looks clean.
very
Nice.
clean board. Yeah, look at that.
A battery plopped right in the middle.
It's actually what's cool about this is one solid board. It looks like.
we have
I
no.
don't think there's a daughter board on this. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no daughter board, and I don't see any kind
Sticks
of.
are accessible right from the start, and batteries accessible right from the start too, which is nice. I
That is
love
pretty cool.
seeing that. Yeah,
But what about the heatsink situation? Like, I don't see any paste on the
no,
CPU.
there's literally nothing because that's the chip right there.
Yeah, it's just naked.
That's it. RK3576. Yeah.
Do you think we could benefit from adding a little copper heatsink on there?
Or a thermal pad.
That's
thermal pad,
crazy. Yeah, I mean, for sure.
Depends on if
thing
there's
is-
clearance between the back of the casing.
I'm like, there's definitely clearance here too.
Because
I
that's
mean,
where the heat is, right?
yeah.
You're feeling it right
No,
that's-
behind
flip
that
it the other
plate.
way.
Other way.
There
Yeah,
you
here we
go.
go.
Okay.
You probably could
Well,
fit a
no,
little
'cause
tiny.
maybe if you cut out the ridges.
Cut out the
Okay.
ridges, and you
Right.
could probably put a small heatsink in there. Yes,
Maybe one of those,
I mean, just to
The smaller Raspberry Pi heat sinks. You can maybe
that's
fit one of those
wild.
on there. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this thing gets pretty warm.
And
Pretty
here's
warm.
the NAND in case anyone wants to see what the internal storage is.
It's just sitting right there.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, interesting. So it's just one solid board. Wow.
Which could either make it really easy or a pain in the neck if you want to swap out the buttons.
I don't mind. I
This
don't mind
gave
going
you
further.
505 references. Or that was the T618, never mind.
So let me pop out these sticks. This looks like it's pretty simple too.
Yeah,
And for this,
I think there's some merit to having daughter boards and stuff, so you don't have to rip the whole thing apart just to do button swaps and stuff.
true.
Yeah.
It's actually I haven't seen this on a handheld. At least a higher end one. I don't know how high end this is, but
It's
You know,
truly
I mean,
an
nobody cares.
I mean, I
truly an
haven't-
SPC.
Yeah, it's truly a single board computer here.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Wow.
There's a subreddit we could put this in.
Yeah, and it actually will live up to its name.
Incredible.
So, like, as always, once you get inside, you're going to have to switch bits. So, Phillips head screwdriver, probably like a 00 or something like that. The one I'm using here is a 000 and seems to work fine.
Netflix Michael Benny is based? Question mark. Yeah, of course.
He probably.
Of course,
Michael
Michael
Benny
Benny
is
is
a national treasure.
Lisa, hey, what's up, Lisa?
Absolutely.
I wanted to know if it came with Vita games out of the box. So it does, yeah. So all the games we're showing are all the out of the box games they include on the ROM card. So if you buy one with an SD card, I would expect you to get this ROM set. This is the first time these two devices, the standard and the Pro, the first time I've seen. Oh, we've seen them include Vita games, I think, before. But yeah. It's weird to me that they didn't include Vita in their launcher, though. Maybe that's coming. Or maybe they're just waiting again for Gamma to release his, so why bother? Because they know everyone's just going to...
That's probably what's happening there, yeah.
Everyone's just going to use Gamma, or they're going to preload Gamma on all the units that ship out, which would be
this
even
is
better.
Actually, I appreciate that. There's a little... You can actually
Oh, look at that. That's
pull
pretty
on
cool.
that.
Yeah.
That's actually nice. I like that. That's not
Are
bad.
those the 406H sticks, Rob?
Yeah. These are the ones that they've been using pretty much lately.
Nice.
The ones that have the
Nice.
better
I
range.
like those sticks a lot, man.
Yeah. So like
Yeah, man.
476H. It's been on a bunch of theirs now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is their Hall model, right? It's not TMR.
The sticks.
The sticks. Let me check the
That's a good
specs.
question. I actually don't know what the sticks are, and it's the module's encased in a piece of plastic, so I could, take it out and we could take a look at the bottom of it and see what it's branded as.
This also Rocknix also is being worked on for this, by the way. Rocknix, Newly, and Gamma OS. And Gamma OS, again, is Android build, Lineage OS, basically. It's going to have awesome battery life. You're going to be getting the most efficiency. You're going to be getting it's just very lovingly crafted for the device. Newly, nice Linux option. Very, very nice, like, front-end experience. And then Rocknix, again, another Linux variant that those guys have been cooking, man. Like, both of those teams. Great options.
The regular Vita is 2 boards.
Interesting.
Interesting.
And the
Very
ribbon cable says RG477M-KB3.
Wait, can we see, Andrew, can we see yours? Vita standard here.
Oh, look at that.
That ribbon cable above my thumb says
Yeah.
RG477M.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
Wow,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Cannibalizing
Netflix.
other handhelds.
Netflix.
on the board it says RG5x5.
man.
I don't know what upper.
RG5.
What,
Wait, does it really say RG5?
I don't know what that is.
Oh,
No.
that's incredible.
Oh, yeah, that's
So Ben and I
funny.
were right. Ben and I, we had a hunch
was-
that, like, does it line up with one of their past T618 handhelds? And, well, I guess we have an answer now.
There you go.
RG555. I can't even remember what that was.
No,
wasn't
505. The
It's
505.
This
505.
is Rob, this is 555.
555.
Wait,
On both
what?
boards.
This
On
was
both
probably.
boards.
It was called the 555. I
Oh.
bet first.
So maybe
It's
it
a
was
505 refresh.
555. Wow.
Yeah, Todd.
And you
Toddtronics.
can't-
What's up, man?
Can't see the chip because it's under the
That's-
heat.
Oh, they have the cover
Yeah.
on it.
That's
Yeah.
fascinating.
Wow.
Does the CPU have any sort of thermal pad or heat sink on this one?
I'm not trying to pry this off.
They're
Find out.
if
That's
you're-
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to,
never mind.
They pop
Hello.
off. So
Sorry.
yeah, so
They do. They have.
I
they have
love that it
thermal
has
So on
pads
this
on
one,
it.
on
I
the
love that it has
thermal
T618,
pads on
they
it.
put
That's
the
crazy.
thermal pad on, but on the higher, hotter chip, there's just nothing. It's naked like the day I was
That's
born.
brilliant. That's brilliant.
I'm gonna honestly go on Amazon and find a small heatsink I could just slap on there. Why not, right?
Just a thermal pad, man.
I mean that
What?
too, honestly.
You don't, because I'm just worried about like thickness of a heat
Well,
sink.
they got some pretty thin ones.
I
that we
know
can
they
get away
do.
with.
I know. Because of the
So-
Pi Zero and the CM5
Just as a-
and all that kind of stuff.
just wanted to add a note that the analog stick, no branding, so they're not Jinfuls, but they pretty much look like them. They're pretty much the same thing. So
Hell yeah.
It's the djembe of what the fuck. That's one.
wow.
Oh my gosh. Djembe of what the?
There's a port that says it's MCU.
Oh, these are just
That's not plugged
are they
into.
just seriously in here? Yeah, the speakers are just they're not screwed down or anything. They're just sitting in there. Wow, that is like a
Oh, yeah,
really
that's true.
flat
Same thing on this
speaker.
Wow.
These are, yeah. I mean,
How's the
interesting.
sound quality? Have you pushed it yet? Like audio wise?
It's okay on the top end. I mean, it's not awful, but it's not some of the best I've heard. So yeah, they're just literally sitting in there. Wow, nothing, no adhesive, no screws. They're just.
I will say that even though it's two boards,
hate
they still put this together pretty cleanly.
We were talking about that earlier. Even in spite of everything, it seems like Anbernic's quality has just been getting better over time, over the last.
Yeah, they just don't know how to release handhelds that actually matter.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a good valid point, right? It's a valid point. They're missing out
They
on.
blew their load last year with 12 for 12.
I think their strategy this year is it's obvious what we're going to be getting this year. I think it's going to be a lot of budget stuff.
It's going to be budget stuff. It's going to be stuff that they can use
isn't
what they
budget.
already have in bins
Yeah.
that they can put together and call it things like the RG Vita. You know,
Yeah, well, they killed it in 2024 with all the H700 devices, and
That's
then
what I
last
think
year was like
yeah,
the last
a
year was
roll.
just like, I don't know.
I think
So,
a lot of people are fans of the H700 devices.
Yeah.
They were no frills. They were cheap. You
Yeah.
know,
When
they're-
people say
they are
Anbernic
like
budget devices,
the
that's
amount
what I
of-
think of.
The amount of custom firmware and support that all those devices have,
Mhm.
from like simple to complicated, like MINUI to Newly to MuOS. Like
Yeah.
they're
awesome.
memorable. They're memorable.
Yeah, Anbernic shines in the budget sector when they're doing that. When they're doing that chipset, especially H700 is so good. Every device in that lineup, every
So
single
good,
one.
yeah.
But they can run GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
it kind of goes to Zoo's video. You know, what's a retro handheld kind of thing?
What is it? Yeah,
That to me is a retro handheld. You know?
Matt Davis. I'm guessing the Clef's Gamester stream is just wrapped up.
Oh, that's a weird. That's weird. Kind of floppy
they
when
doing?
it's out of the.
Ooh.
You flopping that, Rob?
It's
That's like me in the
flopping.
morning.
You
It's flopping
Oh, you've been
without.
flopping on that. Yeah.
Oh, that
bro, that looks like it's 3D printed,
Nah.
man.
good.
Ooh, little flip floopy there.
Oh, we can actually see the.
Does it hang to the left or right?
Yeah, you
What
gonna
the
be able to
heck
get
is
that back on?
here? What is this? Like, what is this? Glue, grease? What is that?
I think it's
You see
it,
that? The
it serves
shine?
some purpose because there was some on the regular Vita too. I don't remember what purpose it serves, but it's there for a reason.
Is that
Clef-
soldered, Rob? You ever seen
Clef,
that?
do you,
Big
do you
dog.
know what purpose it serves? Hello?
Purpose of keeping you entertained.
Oh.
I
What's up?
really can't. Well, hi. I hope everyone's doing
Hey.
well. I was watching. I believe it's Andrew that's working on the Vita, right? The RG Vita.
No,
Andrew's on the
I was
RG,
on the regular one.
the regular.
Oh, it's
Rob's
Rob.
on the-
Oh, geez,
Rob's
I
got
didn't
the
realize.
Pro,
Okay.
and we've been all taking our handhelds apart. So
I see. I felt like I had to do a PSA for your community.
Yeah.
And come in and let everyone know if you haven't researched Crimson Desert, don't buy it.
Oh, what? Don't buy it. Don't buy it.
Don't,
Yeah,
The
yeah.
reviews
Wait,
are
but I
not
just
good.
bought
I'm
it.
with you on that,
The
Clef.
reviews are
I'm,
not good, man.
I'm
Yeah.
hearing a lot of bad
you,
reviews.
sir. I don't even need to know. I know you're just.
I'm not saying it's a bad game. Just research it, because
well, yeah, of course. You were just playing Fall Guys just now. You can't do Fall Guys and then Crimson. Yeah,
Well, I was supposed to do Crimson Desert, and I did for 2 hours, and
Oh.
I was done. I'm not.
Never
refunded
again.
Already. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not for me. Not for me. Good game. For the person who wants to get immersed, like doesn't have expectations and engagements and time, probably kids too, and no need for showers.
No need for showers.
Wow.
It's a very slow paced, like in the UI and the movements and everything. But really, that's all it was. I thought because it's kind of the hype right now. I figured let me hop in and let everybody don't just research it. It's not
Okay.
necessarily a bad game.
I'm gonna Google what this even is. I don't even know what that is. Is it like a MMO or?
Well,
I'm gonna Google.
so
What
it's
is
like
it?
So it's like a single player style MMO basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was
Crimson
actually I think
Desert.
originally designed to be an MMO, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Did-
It was supposed to be an MMO. It got remade into a single player, and it's from Pearl Abyss. And Pearl Abyss is the company behind Black Desert.
Yep.
One of the
I was
most
wondering. Okay.
dummy, which was fun. It wasn't necessarily bad as a game, but just very predatory and the in-app purchase.
Did you see that after the reviews came out, their value dropped like 30% today?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was the reviews have not been nice on this game, especially with the amount of hype it received. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways, I'll let you guys continue. So hi to the community and hi
Hey,
to
man.
you guys, obviously, and research Crimson Desert.
Are you get?
We're
Are
gonna
you
say?
gonna ask? Are you gonna get a Vita Pro?
No. I actually ordered finally. I ordered the RGDS yesterday, but genuinely, I have no interest for the RG Vita. You know
Yeah.
what I've been rocking a lot lately?
What are you
'Cause
doing?
My Thor is messed up, and Iron has been a challenge. Dude, the RP6 with the Retroid dual screen, and then like look at that. And I found a cable so that it's
Oh.
perfectly centered.
Ooh.
So no offset.
I was
BS.
gonna say, how did you get it to not be off center?
It's a Agibis cable, and this part is not angled.
Yeah, mine was pretty centered too.
I've never got an Agibus before.
I mean, it's a USB 4, so the screen works fine and its charging works fine. And dude, that device, Wii U on that device, because dual stacked 16:9 is chef's kiss.
Thanks for the super chat, Michael Benny. Never
Oh,
pay for.
wow.
I would never pay for microtransactions.
You just made my night, Clef.
You've been rocking this too?
I've been rocking the RVP5 with the second screen
Fair.
because I couldn't find a solution to really get it working with the RP6 and have it be centered, and you just solved my problem.
Now I'll link
There
you
you
the
go.
cable, exactly the cable I have. And
Yeah.
I would love to take a look at that cable. Yeah, 'cause
You-
mine's
you
too
just-
long.
You just slid in here, Clef, and made me a very happy man.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you
what I do when I
Whoa.
slide somewhere.
slid
Slide
in.
in, make them happy. Mm-mm.
The dopamine was here. Dopamine now up here. Our levels are higher. We're feeling better. We're feeling engaged. Matt already was pushing us up with the King Oddball. You're pushing us up further with Queen Oddball.
There you
And together you are the guests with Team Retro of the night.
go.
Clef, you ever play King Oddball?
No, I haven't.
I don't know what to do.
Oh,
with
you got to play it. It's so good.
Maybe steps. Maybe we can get through the screen and
Oh,
interlock our fingers and
you want to do a little.
yeah.
This is why people watch the show.
That's
I feel like I'm not old enough to be watching this. I feel like I'm.
This is very.
Yeah.
So I look like I have alien hands when I do that. That's.
Oh wait, let me join you in that one.
I'm definitely going to agree with Matt right now about this Vita Pro. The single board is definitely annoying if you just want to swap out face buttons, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
And
you're
this is
definitely
a
right about that.
handheld
Like,
where this is a handheld where you are going to want to swap
Most
out
likely
face
gonna
buttons
want
if you
to.
want it. Yeah.
to
if you
look
want it
more
to
the
look like
part.
yeah, exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, exactly.
This is cool though. Look, this battery connector is very interesting. So it's actually it's screwed down, which is actually really
Really?
nice and secure. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. It's a little tab and it's screwed down.
Oh, cool. I love metal
And it
tabs
is-
that connect to my batteries.
I mean, it's on the opposite side, so it's just a circuit board. It has a wow. That looks. Why does that look like Johnny Number 5?
Yeah, right. That's it. Really good. It might be you and I the only people that get that reference, but it's good, man.
So we got the 5,000 milliamp hour battery here, and
Okay.
everything's disconnected. Display's disconnected. So in theory, I
just
think I got
gonna-
all the screws out.
You're just gonna pop it out.
I hope.
Good luck.
Well,
there
happy
you go.
popping,
There
dudes.
you go.
Yeah, have
Oh,
a good night, guys.
oh.
Love you all.
Oh, Clef. All right,
Bye,
man.
bro.
Goodbye, Clef.
All right.
Hi, brother.
Hi,
Good
Clef.
to see you.
Oh, there's
Thanks
a
for stopping by.
single vibration motor in here. and it's in the center. Interesting.
Okay,
Yep,
now you
so
have
there you got
access
the board.
to the membranes.
Yep. So it truly is a
Buttons.
single board computer. Oh, look at the captain tape here on the other side.
Say.
I'll break it. See if you can put it back together.
Yeah, I'll be able to put it back together. No problem.
No,
Oh, it's just
Interesting.
break
No
it first.
problem.
Rob's a professional here. Come on.
Easy peasy.
I was gonna say he's not me.
Yeah, we
I'm
got
the one who usually breaks stuff.
No, that's me.
So,
I'm the one who breaks stuff.
D-pad, looks like here. Yep.
Yep, Netflix. Yeah, these are review units from Anbernic. I guess I should start the stream out with that fact.
How's the pivot on that? Because that center stem on that D-pad looks huge.
D-pad's decent. It's
D-pad's
not
not
Anbernic's
bad.
best though. It's not Anbernic's best. And
No.
I don't know why they keep changing the formula. I don't understand it. You know, it's just leave it alone. They have a really good D-pad. I don't know why they keep changing things.
I don't
At
know.
least the
either.
face buttons are not glued down like what Retroid does in AYN.
Yeah, that's
Truly.
annoying.
So yep, and these are
There's-
keyed individually. So, well, actually, they're all keyed the same exact way.
This is probably pretty helpful for those Etsy makers to
Mhm.
get a head start.
So you could swap B and A very easily. Actually, they're keyed exactly the same way. So
Interesting.
what is
Oh,
this? Is
nice.
this A over here that I got? Yeah. So A, let's just pop out B.
Those look like standard like 35XX buttons.
They're probably just standard
Or
Anbernic
like
are
in general.
RG505 buttons
Yeah.
type thing.
They're They're
Yep.
probably the 476H buttons as well.
Let me
I mean, they use the the same ones
drop
across
anything,
many
but-
devices.
Yep. There you go. I just swapped A B. So
Cool.
Yeah.
So
Sweet.
no cutting on the keying, nothing. It just all swaps around. So that's nice. And it probably does work with their other handhelds, that are out there because they tend to use the same size buttons, honestly. So yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's it. This is the full teardown. It's not overly complicated. There's no like surprises here in the teardown. I don't like that it's a single board. It just kind of like, yeah.
Man. I don't know. Anyways, here's Ask GT.
Yeah,
Dude.
let's do it.
Did I leave the? Let's restart the race. It's getting warm. I'm gonna get that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get a heat pad.
Have you guys ever played Cast and Chill?
I heard
I've
that
heard
game's
about
amazing.
it.
I really want to play it.
I think it's on sale.
Who was telling me about that? Someone was mentioning.
Ben,
Sujano.
probably.
Sujano was talking about
Or
this one.
Sujana,
Yeah,
he
he's talking about it on
mentioned
his
it last.
video,
Yeah. Bands,
Hey, those
Band put me
ridges on
onto
the
it
on the
last
back
year.
cover were actually really useful. I put all my screws in the ridges.
Hey.
There you go. There you go.
It's like a built-in organizer. It's like almost as if Anbernic knew you were gonna, take it apart.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, this is one I'm enjoying more than I expected.
Yeah, the
So-
Vita Pro is definitely better.
If we can
sure.
get the price down by about $20, this would be a much easier recommend.
then we're
Just wait
cooking.
for a choice day sale.
Yeah, choice date. Yep. Get those coupons going. Yeah, 'cause
It
the
looks
sticks feel
fun.
good.
And the white is so clean, man.
The
It's just
screen
it-
looks nice.
Yeah, yeah.
The buttons feel good. It just gets hot, so I'm gonna get that thermal pad on there. And you got the big downside of this device. The biggest downside to me is once again these clicky digital L2 and R2. These should have been
Yeah.
analog. Really,
They're
truly.
also just so loud.
Yeah, very loud.
That was one of my
like
biggest
X55
criticisms.
loud or not that bad.
Close, pretty
Oh,
close.
that's rough, dude. That's rough, man.
Yeah, that's
Raw.
like Tycho Drum Master levels.
Oh my gosh.
What do you guys want to see? I know we'll probably take off here in a few, but want to do maybe Disgaea 3? Romancing Saga is not going to be pushing it, so let's.
God of War.
God of War. God of War.
For some reason, Andrew, they didn't include God of War on here.
God of War 3 though.
I wonder why. Come on. Can we not launch this? Let's go. Ah, there we go. Absence of detention. I loved it in school when I didn't get in trouble, and then I had an absence of detention. But if I had too many absences, I got detention. So, well, I did go to the principal's office in middle school because I was using the stapler, and I kept firing staples around the class, and that was a
You don't do
problem.
Yeah,
I wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah, teacher wasn't happy about that. I got no cookies that day.
You got cookies in middle school?
Yeah, dude, we had a what is it, home ec class or something, where you would the whole class was you would take chunks of cookie dough, form them into cookies, put them into their little easy bake oven thing, and then we would eat the cookies at the end of class on the back
school
porch.
Did you go to? They had an easy bake oven.
For middle school.
It was like
Hell
7th
Stubs?
grade. We just ate cookies. It was a class. We just made cookies every day. I don't know. I probably didn't do very well that year. Came home all full of sugar, getting all jacked up on
Jack Daniels.
Cookies and Jack Daniels in middle
Cookies
school.
and Jack Daniels.
Sounds perfect.
My mom was very concerned.
As
Go
she
home
should
and
be.
I'd go home and play Commander Keen and
God, you're a nerd.
True. Wait, Commander Keen, like DOS Commander Keen?
hell yeah, brother.
Oh, dude, now
Yeah.
you're talking my style.
Man, yeah, I gotta say, okay, my favorite thing about the device is the screen. Speakers, nothing to write home about. For great justice. Performance, so far, all right. I think you're gonna see when we get to the review period where we actually do a review when Zoo gets back from vacation. That's why you didn't see a Wednesday video this week, by the way, everybody. Zoo was on vacation, spring break.
And if he wakes up,
If he wakes up tomorrow and he lives, then he should be getting a video review out on this and looking more at what it does, what it do. PS2, me and you. Let's go.
So I think there's potential in this device with Rocknix on it.
There is potential.
Especially like with Rocknix to be like a beast of maybe a Portmaster device. We're just talking about if they could get Rocknix to work on like the Mangmi RX and you having those options to do stuff like Portmaster. I feel like we're missing that in this era, right? Because when it was like Linux with the Chimya and all this stuff, right, there was so much to do with Portmaster. I feel like we're kind of missing out on that now, on some of these new devices.
But Rocknix and Newly are on Android devices now.
Yeah, I'm saying that once they get there, I think that's a lot of potential, like to do better than what we saw before, right? Like, what's your favorite Portmaster device from the past?
I don't know.
RGB 10 Max 3.
Dude, perfect answer, right answer. Stubbs watched my video, obviously, but I think this and like the Mangmi RX, that's all right. I know you don't, buddy. And this and the Mangmi RX, I think have a lot of potential in addition to being PSP machines to do stuff like that, especially with Rocknix. So I'm excited.
Absolutely.
I just sold mine.
Yeah.
That's
My
okay.
Mangmi.
Oh, you're Mangmi. Yeah.
Ah.
You don't have to have a Mangmi, but I like having a Mangmi.
I mean,
the Mangmi is an amazing budget device, but I
Yes,
agree.
it
Like,
is.
it starts to get redundant, obviously, right? I mean, if you have other devices,
I've got the Odin 3 and the Evo and both of the Flippy Boys. It's like I don't need a budget handheld. That's what Ben and Nick are for on the site.
They love the budget sector. They explore deep.
I'm only excited about the Vita Pro because of Portmaster, because of Linux. One, because it's Gamma on day one, and that's huge for Gamma, like for him the person. And then having a dual boot because we haven't had that in forever.
Well, let me switch
Like a
back
Linux
to
and Android.
Let me switch back to the Linux side real quick because I saw Portmaster files loading.
Oh,
Because that's what I want. Is
Let's take a look at Portmaster.
out of the box Portmaster. I'm good with that.
Yep.
I'm not doing anything. I'm playing.
I like seeing how your beard slowly wafts in the wind.
There's no, okay. There is wind, but that's not wind.
Well, hey, here's the Anbernics unboxing experience.
Wait a second.
What?
Okay, I thought that they like switched the box. Like they said that this is the Vita Pro unboxing, and then they switched the box to the regular Vita, and they did. But then they showed the Vita Pro.
But then they
also.
switch.
It looks really good, man. Like the black one and the white one on the pros look really good.
They beat
think
our
that
unboxing
Anbernic-
because they showed the charging cable. We didn't show the charging cable.
I think Anbernic could have done better.
They could have done a
Genuinely.
slower pivot on that. Yeah. Transition.
Oh no, I meant like device wise.
Oh,
I think
100%.
they could have done better.
You mean on design or the
500%.
presentation or what?
all of the above? Price,
Yeah.
design. It's a chunk, and it doesn't need to be I feel like it doesn't need to be a chunk.
Oh, I found the ebook reader.
Don't
Yes.
careful.
I think
What
at the
if you
right
could turn
price
to
it
the
would
si-
be better.
Oh,
Is it?
Tate.
Heck
Tate.
yeah.
Tate.
I don't know.
Portmaster. So you launched the ebook reader to get to Portmaster. Okay.
No way.
Smart. Makes
And
sense.
no, there's just no ebooks on here. How do we get to Portmaster? Where's Portmaster?
I don't know, but I need you to find it soon.
I'm finding it. Do you have to go pee-pee?
No, I have to go sleep.
Oh, sleep. Yeah, it's your Eastern time.
Yeah.
I have to be
You
up
guys-
in 3.5 hours.
Oh, 3.5. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here. We don't. I don't see. Am I missing it?
3x resolution on Chains of Olympus? Really?
What is the wee wee? I found the wee wee here. Sony, can we show the zoom in on my wee
Tony,
wee
don't show the wee wee.
See, when a man loves a woman,
here? What in the world? Is this is not? I'm far away from
That is
Portmaster.
What
not
in the
Portmaster.
heck? I
That's
looked up
actually
and
the
I'm like,
new
what
layout.
is
They
going
include
on here?
they literally include the wee wee on here.
That's hard to make me blush a little bit.
We're gonna
Caught me off
get
guard.
demonetized now.
Caught me
This
off
is-
guard, bro. I found
Get
the
out of
wee-wee.
here.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Oh, it's called. Never. It's not the wee wee. Sorry, it's called a willy willy.
Oh,
That's not any better.
Yeah, how's that better?
To Willy, wee, to Willy, Willy.
The willy willy.
I'm stuck in the willy. I got the willies.
RG Willy.
Willy Willy won't
They
go
should have called
home.
it the RG Willy.
Jeez. Is this
No,
a, like,
RG
knockoff
Willy
Billy
Willy.
Billy client?
The Willy Willy. Yeah,
Yes.
on Billy Billy.
Of
People
course it's
keep
knockoff.
stealing our videos and
leave
putting
it to
them on
Anbernic
Billy
to have a
Billy.
knockoff everything in there.
I don't know what to do. I'm going to restart the device. I don't know how to get out of the willy.
Knock off ChatGPT on there that they just upgraded.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh, is the Billy Billy client? Is that it?
Yes. Yes.
If we use that, will people stop taking our videos and reposting them with AI to
They'll
Billy
probably
Billy?
use them more because then
And-
you're showing Billy Billy in the video.
Are like AI stolen content on Billy Billy is like 5 times as many views as our actual channel. So it's like at one point it's like, getting our name out there. On the other,
Oh my gosh.
It's getting your name out there to people who are never going to watch it
don't-
on your actual channel.
I'm just gonna start putting like Chinese affiliate links, QR codes, just sneak them in, on the bottom left. No,
Keyboard curse.
like someone.
QR code is just
And the
links
comment
to-
section's probably like the white devil,
Oh my gosh.
I love the translation.
Oh god.
Stubbs is Ace Ventura.
Zoo being described as the white devil.
I remember that.
Gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just thinking that scene from Ace Ventura.
All right,
And he
now,
mixes his hair up and his white devil. White
I
devil.
love that movie so much.
Oh my gosh.
all right, now what last game? I'm gonna play a Wii game for you all, Naruto Dragon Blade. So I couldn't get.
Wow,
I
you
didn't
said
find
that like super white.
Naruto, vanilla, Naruto.
Oh, gosh.
Naruto.
There's no. I
Oh,
couldn't find
yeah.
Portmaster, so I'm
Mike,
not the
this is your
Portmaster.
fault. These guys are
I'm the
not
port
normally
failure.
like this. It's your fault. Though, like
It's always
How
his
is this
fault.
my
We
fault?
just blame everything on him.
because they're always so nice normally. You get
Yeah,
here and they
okay.
just turn terrible.
Yeah, well, we're only human. Some of
Never
us.
see-
We have
Stubbs is
shortcomings.
talking about willy wee wees and
No,
White Devils and Andrew's
Big Willie
angry.
I
Style.
didn't say that word.
Andrew's always angry.
White
I'm
bevels.
trying to figure
White
out
bevels,
how
there
I'm
you go.
responsible for all that. I mean, I know I'm
White
responsible
bevel.
for how crabby you are.
White bezel. White bezel. Let's talk about the bezels. Not bad.
Okay.
You know what? Not bad.
Actually,
Hands.
That's a good call.
Yeah,
I didn't think about looking at that.
yeah. It looks good, man.
Gets
They're not
warm. Palms get sweaty.
Mom's
Arms
Weak
get
arms are
heavy.
heavy.
Mom's spaghetti.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think that part is a killer. If your hands is getting that warm that you're noticing it, it's making it clammy. I think that's a killer. I think Andrew's right. You're gonna have to put a heat. At
We
least a
gotta-
thermostat or something
I
on
mean, why wouldn't you, right? There's space
Yeah.
there.
How about
They
fans
literally
on
put nothing
We
on it. I
must.
don't get it. It's
it. And
crazy.
then make
Look at
those.
Red Magic coolers.
Oh my gosh, the water.
Oh, yeah, we could do that too.
All of a sudden, Andrew's putting on like an actual PC cooler on there.
Oh gosh. His
What
RG
water
Vita
Arctic
weighs 15
Master.
pounds. Yeah, his RG Vita weighs 15 pounds because he's got a giant heat sink on it now.
Cadillacs and dinosaurs together, guys.
So I know. Okay, Team Retro, Mike. What? So you have a review that just came out for the standard Vita. I want to
The
plug that
standard
too.
Vita, yeah.
Let me put that in the description as well. This is my self reminder. But what were your quick TLDR thoughts on that one?
Oh, on
Just on the standard version. I know you're waiting. You're waiting on the Pro to show up, but
I'm waiting on the Pro to show up. Great for GBA. Good for PSP. Decent enough for Android. Like I can play ball pit on it.
good.
It stinks ergonomically.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say just stinks, like
Yeah,
it smells
smells.
bad.
It has an
No,
odor.
no, it's
You
no.
sniffing it for it.
I don't like the ergonomics. Like these really should
These
be
nuts.
here.
Yep. Thank you, Rob.
Well, I
Um,
didn't say nothing.
So
Dude,
I don't know. It's okay.
You're playing Ball
it's-
X Pit.
it's-
That's cool.
It's right at the cusp. Oh, I know that guy. It's right at the cusp of me being able to recommend it just because it's $100.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing that really kind of saves it is the price.
And the
Yeah.
problem is it's only 72 hours.
Right.
Yeah, and then it's 100, and then it's 110. Not $10,
And then shipping too.
Oh,
There is the shipping.
Andrew's been cooking.
That's true.
Just strap one of these onto it.
Not a bad idea. Yeah, I saw Red Magic was selling those.
That's a sticker magnet.
Have you played with that? Does it actually make it? Does it
No.
impact it? No, I mean, like
It still has the
cooler.
plastic on it.
Oh, that's funny.
I've got several of these.
All right, I'm playing Naruto now. What?
When Andrew laughs, I can't.
It's
It
for
breaks
Wii.
me.
You
I just gotta
giggled
keep-
first, so I laughed.
I got to keep coming back to the fact that the sticks kind of legit, and the screen
I
kind of
I
legit. Oh, I can do
think
that.
I would.
Remember that
I would
Area
rather-
51 video, and he's running by. He's like,
Look at
"Hello."
Yeah, I would much rather be playing ball pit on anything other than this.
Playing with balls.
So if there's any positive,
Bring me up
is there anything saving grace for you guys? Because I'm really kind of interested in the Pro, just because I missed the 353 line. But like, is there a saving grace at all for this device, or what?
For the standard,
Well, for the standard or the Pro.
I like the Pro. I mean, I think again the heat management is what needs to be worked on. Digital triggers up here, not my favorite, but they're all right.
Yeah, that's a big negative for me was those triggers.
I was having a great time with the Vita content for what they included. I want to go explore things like King Oddball, other games like Uncharted, Golden Abyss, which I know just Vita 3K can't really play that game well anyways without a bunch of hackery. But I just want to explore more of the library and see. What do I like playing on these devices though? I'm always gonna start with like PS1 games, and yeah, it's probably gonna be stretched. Unfortunately, I'm really sorry about what's about to happen. I bet you by default it stretches, won't it? Oh god, they're gonna stretch it, won't they? Oh, they gave us bezels.
Bezels.
Oh,
Bezels.
Oh,
You got
nice.
bezeled, yeah.
We got
Nice.
About as
bezeled.
exciting as it gets.
Oh,
looks
that was
good.
nice.
Anbernic should have put Linux on the regular one.
Yeah,
They should
I
have,
think I
yeah.
agree. Yeah.
Why Android on there?
It says they fit that chip.
Because they're lazy.
Fit that
It's a
chip.
T6. Yeah, it's a T618. So they said,
Yeah.
okay, slapped it in. We already have a build. We're gonna go back to
Probably.
having that
Yeah.
over sharpening nonsense, and we're just gonna go forward with our lives.
I mean, thank God they figured out cardinal snapping.
yeah,
Well,
they
I got
did
my
figure that out.
my RG Vita Pro back all together.
Does it boot up?
Does it
Oh
work?
yeah, I'm gonna.
Rob's a
I'm
professional.
loading Dragon's Crown right
I
now
don't know.
since it was on there.
Do a little jumpy poo. We're gonna throw. Oh, that poor pedestrian. Oh no. Very sorry about that. Every time I drive to LA, someone gets hit. I don't understand.
This ball pit game is addictive.
Bro, I've been
Oh,
preaching
my.
it.
Where's
I
Twister
was
at?
so mad that when
What's
I
up?
finished it, they
Oh
did
yeah,
the expansion.
I
I was like, you sons of bees.
froze your ass.
What?
Oh, sorry, I get really into Twisted Metal. Okay,
Who's your ass?
I froze your ass.
I mean, I'm not good at roguelikes. Just I don't know. There's something about this one. It's just
It's so good.
We gotta
it's
get
just
out of here.
mindless.
No,
I don't even know if
it's
I'm
so
playing
satisfying.
it right, and I don't care.
No, it's
You just throw lots of balls and things happen.
I just have it on auto fire. I'm just
You should,
casually,
yeah. I kept it on auto fire through the whole thing.
yeah. I'm just casually moving about the map, killing skeletons.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. Let's see Dragon Crown, Rob. Let's see. Let's see it. The moment we've been waiting for. They did
Oh, if the
include
controls are
PS2.
swapped out of the box. That's all right. I'll
They,
fix it.
they included PS2 and GameCube on here as well. On the Linux side, which is it cool, but
Okay, true talk right now. Which
right.
character you guys go with? I'm going to tell you which one I go with, but it's probably very obvious.
the
I don't know
dwarf
what this game is.
Dragon Crown is like
I mean, yeah, that
2D
makes sense since you love gnomes.
action. I mean, hell yeah, I love gnomes. I mean, have you seen my gnome collection?
So I usually go.
It's like
I
a
I don't
Golden
know.
Axe type game almost.
I just don't know.
You don't gnome.
This game has
No.
the biggest amount of fan service possible in a game. It's like insane. Probably could do without some of it because it is a great game.
Am I smoking crack right now? I thought they included PS2 on the.
Game tech
Linux side.
throwing lots
That's
of balls
possible.
is always right.
Oh, I thought that was water. Yep. No, it was crack.
I mean, Dragon's Crowd running well, which I'm not surprised by since we saw Gravity Rush earlier, which ran pretty well too.
I have to boot this in the Android mode again to get my PS2 games going. Well, I looked at Kingdom Hearts. So, hey. So it does play Vita games.
At least
That's
the
a
two that I've
plus.
tested, yeah.
Yeah, that's a plus.
That's right, Q-Busk Bus.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Andrew, I know you're going to be having your Pro soon. I know you're waiting for your unit to show up,
Supposedly.
supposedly, and then Mike as well.
Yeah.
And Matt, you're thinking of picking one up, so we'll get everyone's
You
thoughts.
guys know me. I'm a chump. I'm gonna buy it anyway. Even if
Yeah,
it
you know we
sucks.
got to do it. I got to call out your sweet purple podcast Mike
Oh,
cover.
I was
thank
telling
you.
him earlier. It's really come a long way. His setup.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I like the horizontal monitor now. You see Save State Podcast logo really well.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Thanks for your help with that.
Yeah, man.
Got that. Trying to get the vibe. Got my fancy shirt for my brothers and sisters. They love it. Yeah, man. So, thank you guys.
Well, thanks for stopping by, dropping in. You know, we give our link out to some of the other creators so they can kind of drop in on these Thursday streams and surprise us. And it's always fun. Like, all right. And then we get this dynamic content that becomes its own thing.
It's you know what, you guys have done with the community lately. It's just been stellar. It's what a different turn, and the environment's changed. Like, you go in the chat and there's so many new people and it's so much fun. Excellent job. You guys are awesome. Except for Michaela, I love you guys so much, man. Rock stars. Mikey, I love you, buddy.
Thanks,
We'll let
Dan.
you in.
Producer Sony's, I think. Well, he let himself in.
No, yeah. So.
Well, thanks for saying that. Yeah, we've been working hard in the community, just nonstop, and it really has been having some new vibes now. We got a lot of people returning that we haven't seen in a long time, and it feels good. It really does feel good. So it warms my heart to hear that. Well, everybody, what do you think? What do you think of the Vita Pro or the Vita? Check out our other stream on that. Check out our content creator friends here, all their content on all of these Vitas. The Pro, I really feel a lot better towards than the standard. I don't think it's worth the asking price, though. I think $20 less, coming in at around, 120, at worst 130, would make a lot more sense. It's going to be more competitive versus the stellar option that you're going to get for around 100 to 110 here with the Mangmi RX. This I've seen a little jump up in price a bit more lately too, though. Fair. But you might want to consider things like the K56. We didn't see that today, but it's a decent option. It's kind of the UI and the OS setup is not great on there, but that there's going to be some custom firmware options.
Well, with newly coming, I'm excited for that for sure. I would immediately go newly on that over whatever Linux thing they got going on right now.
Yes, agreed here. And the Linux here it's basic. It works. I like that. Like 3DS just runs. You launch 3DS, the touchscreen works in Linux on this. But wait, I'd probably get newly Rocknix. Gamma OS is supposedly coming with this on day one. I think just a straight up regular old Vita from 2012 is going to do Vita better because emulation is still very early days on Vita. So I would not buy this just because you want to emulate Vita. That is not the recommend. But for a 16:9 Android/Linux dual boot handheld that has a very crisp IPS display, controls all feel good minus the the digital shoulders, and decent ergonomics, decent weight, not too bad. Okay, you could do worse. That's the review. RG Vita Pro, you could do worse. RG Vita Standard, you could do better. You could do better than this. You could do worse. You could do better. Which one? Thanks for hanging out with us. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Go Rob's forehead.
Sorry,
there he is.
Messing around.
I'm
messing around. Yeah, I'm taking a look at things, But hey, my Vita works, so it's good. I didn't mess anything up.
Nice.
Didn't mess nothing up.
Did you swap the buttons?
Oh, good point. I got an ABYX.
No. Oh, you're gonna be opening it back up again.
Check it.
Oh, Rob.
I gotta get that light on there.
No.
Nope.
Not like this.
Oh.
Hey, I got the best of both worlds. I got Xbox.
Yeah. That's stern but fair.
I got the best of both worlds, all right?
You do.
Hey, making it easy for me.
Speaking of the best of both worlds, of all worlds, thank you for joining our world. And thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. If you are into this content, click the like button, click all the things. And a special thank you to all of our supporters. You guys really, really, truly make everything possible for us. We can't thank you enough. Perks with RH start for only $3 per month. Half the cost of a latte. Come on, not too bad. Join us in our Discord to chat and play games. We got Game of the Month. We got Game of the Month of the Year. We got Game of the Week of the Year. We got blah, 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 blah. You get points. Get RH swag. Get yourself some shirts. Look at that. Look at the new logo. We got 2026 logo on all kinds of things. Mugs.
That
hats.
cap is fire. That baseball hat.
What about the beanie, though?
I got too big of a head to rock a beanie, bro.
We got a blank white button there. I saw no logo. We're just advertising, just a blank white, just a button that has nothing on it. It really speaks to me as far as like, yeah, that's right. Maybe nothingness is better than
It's a
something.
DIY RH.
That's
merch.
right. You can draw your own logo. We'll include a little Sharpie with it. Okay, everybody. Until the next one, this has been Stubbs on behalf of all these dudes. And thank you again, Matt. Check him out. I'm going to link him below at Digital Jedi. He's also part of the Save State podcast. Check them out. And Rob, the Retro Tech Dad, as always. And Mr. Mike / Michaela Hub from at Team Retrogue. Check out their channels. And more to come soon. But yeah, until then, take care of those handhelds. What is it, Matt?
Take it easy, keep gaming.
What he said.